She was just at the school board meeting here in Owatonna District, and she was not allowed to speak. So we're going to let her share her speech right now, and we want the whole world to know what it is. So, Angie, can you do that?
Share this everywhere. Tag Owatonna Public Schools if you need to. All right? All right, so I want to start this out by saying that I am not for banning books. This is not the reason why I'm here. I'm here to educate my fellow parents. The United States Supreme Court has recognized the right of parents to be actively involved as a part of their children's lives and their education, since we are the ones paying for and voting on school boards to represent parents in education matters. Today I'm going to discuss the book called I Am Jazz. A copy can be found in our local elementary school library. I would show you proof that this book is available for checkout. However, the school district has changed its security setting parameters on our school district online media. So therefore, parents and or taxpayers are unable to utilize this once transparent option.
And that just happened.
Can anyone tell me why the school is now hiding something that once was open to the parents and the public? No one seems to want to from the school either. I have emailed our superintendent December 3rd, and I am still waiting for his answers to my questions regarding this.
And it's December 13th, sorry.
So for the meantime, you're just going to have to take my word for it. Just to give you the gist of the book, it's about a boy born with a female brain. She states this in the middle of the book. She explains that it is called transgender. Look, I am not homophobic or transphobic. I do believe that we all deserve to live how we want to live and to be loved how we wish to be loved. However, in my opinion, I think that there is a time and place for these kids of decisions to be made via conversations with proper counselors, and it shouldn't be in a children's book in the elementary school full of children that are legally or emotionally capable of making major life or sexual decisions for themselves. I'm going to read you an extensive review that I found from Amazon by someone that purchased this very book, because she does support LGBTQ. She is also a licensed child psychologist and had a gender-confused sister growing up. She writes, quote, I grew up with a sister with gender identity issues. I am warning you, introducing trans topics like this to highly suggestive children is child abuse, and let me explain why. The prefrontal cortex isn't fully developed until around age 25. Children don't even understand the differences between boys and girls until age 9. Introducing this at such a young age will only plant seeds and confuse children and not address the underlying issues the child is going through. Schools, caregivers, and teachers introducing this topic are setting our kids down a path of irreversible psychological and physical damage. 20% of trans commit suicide because underlying psychological issues were never addressed. And many others that transition before their prefrontal cortex is developed have reversals and have to live with the mutilation that they did to their bodies. Now about my sister. My sister would get into fistfights with other boys because she had a temper and because her hair was short and looked like a boy. My mom would try and dress her in dresses, but my sister would scream, no, I'm a boy. I'm a boy. Not until we moved away from our childhood home, which is right about when she got her surge of her female hormones, did she start to embrace her femininity, grew her long hair, and wore girl clothes. Imagine if she was growing up in today's society, she would have, been fostered into transitioning, be put on hormone blockers that would have potentially made her sterile, never felt the surge of her beautiful female hormones. Is this the path you are setting? This is the path you are setting our children on by allowing comprehensive sex education go on in our schools and introducing this stuff in early ages without parent supervision. It's considered child abuse by child psychiatrists. What is next for our kids? Are we going to allow teachers to discuss incest as being an acceptable sexual preference and allow teachers to discuss their personal sex lives in the classroom? This is happening to a school 35 minutes south of here. Do you all know what is happening in our own classrooms? Are any of you actually paying attention to the schools you are overlooking?
Good question.
Maybe it's time for cameras to be installed in every classroom. All teachers need to be held accountable.
Yeah.
All parents, by all parents, because it's the one job that school board members have, accountability.
Excellent.
And that was my speech for tonight.
Share away, people. Share away.
Share it.